Hi, it's Law from Autism Academy. Some autistic people can respond to stress in internal ways, such as by withdrawing and becoming non-verbal. Others respond in potentially more obvious external ways, such as screaming, crying, and trying to run away. But for some of us, it can be far more subtle. Today, we're going to talk about one of these ways, shutdowns. Shutdowns are involuntary reactions to stress, in which the person reacts internally, such as by becoming less responsive or non-verbal. They are similar to meltdowns, which are involuntary reactions to stress that are external, such as screaming or crying. How an autistic person shuts down and what this looks like can be different depending on the individual, but there are usually some similar features, such as a blank expression and staring into space, seemingly at nothing in particular. We can be unresponsive and immobile, seem stuck in position and unable to speak or respond in any way. Before a shutdown happens, we may try to hide, run away, or cover our faces. If you're shut down, you can feel quite vulnerable. It can also be quite frustrating to feel stuck and unable to interact. Shutdowns can happen suddenly, or, less obviously, over a longer period of time, such as a few minutes to a few hours. Some things can even delay a shutdown, or stop it altogether. During this time, we may gradually become less responsive and engaged. We may feel sleepy and tired, become confused and slow to respond, or respond with limited speech. We can seem dizzy or dreamlike and give less eye contact. We call this process shutting down. Less obvious signs might be executive functioning changes. We'll do a separate video for this and place the link here. How an autistic person feels when shut down can also vary, or all individuals remember, but there are usually some similarities between us. Before, during, and after a shutdown, everything around us can feel overwhelming and overload our senses. We can feel drained, and it can become a tremendous effort to interact or do anything. This can mean we feel empty or stuck, trapped and anxious. As we withdraw into our minds, our bodies and everything around us can feel further away. We can even have difficulty understanding language, as our senses can shut down all information to protect us. Maybe you can see why we feel so vulnerable and want to hide. Many things can trigger a shutdown, such as stress, fear, anxiety, social burnout, and being sick. Some of these can be unmet needs. Other reasons could be ill health, sensory overload, and difficult and uncontrollable situations. A lot of these can make anyone feel stressed or emotional. Helping us is simple. Don't ask too many questions. We're already overwhelmed, remember? Don't demand us to do things. We're already barely coping. Do ask simple yes or no questions. Make sure we're safe. Move whatever is stressing us away and leave us to recover. Some of us just need time to calm and reset. And of course, reduce sensory input. A calm and quiet environment can help. And make sure you have our consent before trying to move us. How do you wish people would help you when you're shut down? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get updates on all our videos.